You know, it's been a while. I moved, so I haven't really been, and then I got sick. I had got a bad cold because I had the air up too high. So anyway, since I moved, I haven't been able to like really commit myself to my videos like I wanted to. I had to catch up on my hair reviews, but just any like topic videos like we about to talk about right now, I just haven't been able to do. So recently, this morning, this afternoon, let's correct that. I woke up and there was a story on the Shade Room that I've been on the Shade Room before, you know. No, I'm just playing, but I have, but not for shady reasons. You know, I love them over there. They're all cool. You know what I'm saying? They're not like, you know, media takeout. But anyway, it was a story that a transsexual model or actress, I don't know, had released information about her and Tyga's 3-year relationship that she was going on with him. Now, we've heard this song and dance before because we've heard it with Hank Baskett. We've heard it with, who else? Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? This just seems to be like a thing in Hollywood, okay? And y'all know I've been on Media Takeout linked to people that I ain't never had sex with, kissed, or anything. And they're saying, you know, you've done this. You know, a rumor can have legs if you let it. Okay. So the reason I wanted to do this video is because I think that people who expose celebrities are just whack and thirsty. Like, I honestly feel that way. Because here's the thing. If Tyga, and mind you, I am not a Tyga fan by a long shot. He used to go to high school. Him and my sister are the same age. So they were in high school together. And then I met him during his Lime and the Coconut days at FNMTV because he was with Travis McCoy from Gym Class Heroes. And he was very just not my type of person. But give or take, whatever. He has a beautiful song with Black China. I like Black China. I think she cool. She followed me on Instagram. So they were saying, well, she was saying that the reason why, mind you, she'd been on Sway in the Morning. She's making her rounds doing this smear campaign because I guess he promised her some money and she didn't get it or whatever. Now, here's the thing. If you are a person, because she said she was a stylist of some sorts, it is no shade towards her. I don't know her. I don't know anything that she's done or probably will do for that matter. I don't know. But here's my thing. There are a lot of dudes, and I'm just going to be very frank with y'all. There's a lot of dudes, stray dudes, and then there's a lot of celebrity dudes who end up in my DMs on Instagram or on Twitter. And it's been happening for years. I don't mess with famous dudes. I don't entertain them in any sorts because I feel like if you want somebody to be your secret, then you need to find somebody who's a little gullible. Because I feel like if you don't have your own, then what you're going to do is you're going to be like, well, if I mess with him, I have dirt on him. So if he don't give me what I want, I can blackmail him until he's bone dry. That's what I take from it. I'm not one of those people. I have my own. I work very hard for what I have, and I don't need a dude or any of his money to pretty much be that catalyst to keep me in Giuseppe's and keep me, you know, in Moschino because I can't do it myself. I'm just not that type of person. So a lot of times, you know, I know a lot of stuff about a lot of people and I just don't say it because it's not my business. And my whole thing is, you wasn't telling the people when y'all was doing what y'all was doing. You wasn't telling them when he was giving you the money that you was getting. As soon as you get mad, you know, you want to act all scorn and say, well, he's doing this and we've done this and this is this and this is this. And I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, he made his decisions, whether it's true or not, because I don't know. But he's made his decisions, but he does have a child. And I know, y'all, he should have thought about that before he did what he did. That's true. But at the same time, this is a child involved. And you guys should really watch what you say and how you say it because the child is going to always have to look at that. Like, the things just don't go away. The internet doesn't erase. It only just stores and remembers everything. And yeah, he should have did his dirt, if he was doing dirt, a little bit lower, you know, than he was doing. I guess the whole Kylie thing was cool, and then he was just like, I'm just going to really go bug wild with it. You know what I'm saying? And this was going on the side. But a lot of girls think that some of their favorite rappers and actors and athletes and stuff like that are straight because that's what they present to the world. But you have to understand, if a dude is getting pussy left and right from girls, he's going to eventually want to try something else. It may look like a female. It may be a reminiscent of that, but it may be something a little bit different that females don't have. And that's where they usually go. I get all types of messages from dudes on a regular basis. They range from teenage boys all the way up into old ass men. And I'm always just like, can you just get out my inbox, please? One, you too young. Two, you too old. And three, you got a baby mama. So I'm not gonna do that, okay? I just think that if you go out of your way to expose a person for what they're doing, it's like robbing a bank with your friend. And then once your friend, y'all got y'all money and you spend all your money, and then your friend still has a little change left from the bank that y'all robbed or the store that y'all robbed, and then you decide, well, if you don't give me any money, I'm going to tell the world that we were the ones who did it. Because what the model, the actress, whoever or whatever she does, what she doesn't get is like Divine Brown, the girl who was caught sucking Rupert Everett's dick. What's that, Rupert Everett? I think so. But you just Google her, okay? She's gonna always be known as that hoe. The ugly girl who with the visor. She's gonna always be known as old dude's little side chick. Monica Lewinsky will forever be known as the bitch who sucked the president's dick. That's it. Fame is so distorted now, where people think that as long as I'm famous for something, I'm getting somewhere in life. If you want to be an actress, if you want to have a business, these are issues and problems that you can never shake. Like, people are going to remember you for this for the rest of your life. So remember to make your impressions to the world very, 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 very good and important. Because if you do not, and you're very careless with it, you're going to end up with a legacy that you really just don't want. You know, there are people in this world who've done porn and pose nude and all of this stuff, and then they try to go on and have a better life, and every time they say one thing, all those things come flooding back to them, and they like, why do I have to keep being known as this person, or a mistake, or something that I did so many years ago? So I just feel, if a celebrity, if a regular dude, if you are a trans girl, if you gay, whatever, don't do that. That's just whack as hell. Because what you have to understand about somebody who's who's doing that behind closed doors, there's reasons behind why they're doing what they're doing. But if a dude does me wrong and he just happens to be an athlete, okay, let's just say that, right? And he does me wrong, or I do him wrong, or we're no longer together, and I'm mad or he's mad, there's no point in me going out and telling the world, because eventually what he's doing, he's going to run into the wrong person, and then they're going to do it, you know what I'm saying, anyway. But if you want something more, because from my understanding, she's a model, she's a fashion stylist, or I don't know. I don't know exactly what her occupation is. Only thing I know is she's going around doing all of these interviews about her relationship with Charlie Sheen and Tyga. And I just want y'all to understand, this is very normal in Hollywood. This is not something that's just like, oh my God, he sleeps with, trans girls. This is normal. Like, this is just a normal thing. It's just that some of y'all feed into the bullshit and the stereotypes and the facade that is put out, and you start to believe that your favorite rapper, actor, singer, whoever is really that nigga, and he's not. He's really not. He has a fetish. He does a lot of other things. You have Hank Baskett, who I always thought was very sweet and very nice and very outgoing. And he did what he did on Kendra. And now their 3 children are going to have to see that. You know what I'm saying? Do they have 3 or 2? I think they have 2 or 3. I don't know. They have 2 kids. Because it's Hank Jr. and Elijah. But yeah, I don't think that she said they were together for about 3, not together, but they were messing around for about 3 years. Okay, so at some point in this, I know it wasn't just about the money. You had to start to have feelings the way she was talking, unless she's just a good game player, and she really just. But I think she caught feelings, and then this whole thing with Kylie, and then him and China was over. And I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's true or not. I couldn't tell you because I don't know. But the only thing I will say is you have to be very careful on how you handle people, because things are going to come back to you in some of the most horrible ways because of the things that you do. Not saying what he's doing is okay, and not saying that the type of games that he's playing, whether it be with Kylie, China, or whoever, are okay. But you got to be a bigger person at some point, because the industry is very small. And as soon as you do something that somebody doesn't like, you get blackballed by everybody. It's like me being a person that has a problem with somebody and then I go show my ass and then I try to get a job, they're gonna be like, no, we not fucking with him because every time he don't get his way, he wants to foul this, he wants to do this, he wants to do that, he wants to show his ass, he wants to, you know what I'm saying? He wants to act a fool because he's not getting his way. The world doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You have to play the game, stay in it, and then know your position. But again, fame is one of the most dangerous drugs because it'll have people who have nothing believing that they have the world now because everybody's talking about them, whether it's good or bad. They just like the fact that people are talking. Well, no press is bad press. True indeed, if you are someone. But if you are nobody of a substance or you don't have anything that's before this, that's all you're going to be known as this. It's that simple. So yeah, I always thought that the whole I'm going to expose who you are. Okay, but you still look bad because you were part of this. You know what I'm saying? You were part of it. But hey, don't give or take. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know what transpired between the two of them. But if you do know someone's secret or somebody has told you things in confidence, because for me, there are things that people that I'm no longer friends with have told me that I would never repeat to anybody. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be cool, but at some point I did care about you. So at some point I did love you. At some point I wanted you to be a better person and I wanted nothing but the best for you. I can hate your guts now, but it's not going to make me renege on what I initially said, which was I'm not going to tell your business to everybody whose business it's not. Period. That's all. You know? So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be doing a room tour once my room is completely finished. So don't worry. And then I'll have some more, I got some shoe hauls coming up. I got some sales coming up. I got a lot going on, y'all, but I feel better. Thank you guys who are asking me if I'm okay. Yeah, I just had a really bad cold because my dumb butt was sitting up there getting out the shower with the air on, and then I wasn't getting enough sleep because I was moving so much stuff. Talk to y'all, but tell me how y'all feel about that. Like, would you expose somebody if he was a celebrity because he didn't want to give you no money no more? Like, let me know. Put it down below.